Hey guys, I've got another Friday fix for you today, and I'm going to be looking at two awkward lies that you'll find out on the golf course. So we're talking ball above our feet and then ball below our feet. And you don't really get to practice these shots a whole lot because obviously you go to a driving range and you're off a nice perfect flat lie. But we're going to go over them today so that hopefully you understand a bit more what to do when you do encounter them, and you should be able to manage them a bit better when you come across it on the course. So we'll start off with ball above our feet, and I guess the technical aspect that we do need to learn and understand is going to affect what the club does, what our swing does, and then obviously what the ball does. So that, what I'm talking about, is called face plane tilt. So if my club is sort of sitting flat on the ground as it would normally, square towards the target, as soon as I alter this shaft and flatten this angle here, which is what will happen when the ball's above my feet, what that does automatically is just starts aiming that face left. So that's what you might not have noticed before, but that's what we need to keep in mind here. Before we've even really, taken any kind of swing, we're already basically setting up to hit it left. So that's one thing to remember. The other thing with the ball above our feet, we're going to be swinging a lot flatter. So obviously this is exaggerated, more like a baseball swing. You can see there, it's kind of encouraging quite a lot of face rotation. So that's also going to be encouraging the left shot. So all the alterations we make with this ball above our feet is all really to counteract the left shot. So there's just going to be a few alterations that I make in my setup, and really we're not going to fight the left shot, we're just going to allow for it. So I'm just going to aim quite a bit further right than I would do off a flat lie and just let the ball go left from there. Obviously we're going to need a grip down due to the ball being closer up to our hands. So we need a grip down to where it feels comfortable. I would put the ball back just a little bit in my stance. That's going to help with that left shot, get it starting a little bit closer to the target. And then really we just don't want to be going full out on these. We don't want to be trying to smash them. We want to have nice rhythm, nice control, getting a good strike on the ball, and nice balance is the key. So staying in our posture, really important. About an 80% swing. Because of that, I'm going to club up just one club or so. I'd normally hit an 8-iron here. I've got a 7-iron. So set up, aim right of the target. I'm going to be gripping down, ball back a little bit in my stance, and then I'm going to just try and stay in my posture, a nice 80% swing or so, and let it start out there and go left. Not bad, that's the ball above our feet. Okay, so ball below our feet now. Same but different. Obviously, everything that we just spoke about is still in play here, all those same factors, but they're just working the opposite way. So that face plane tilt, same thing, but now our club face is going to be sitting out to the right because we're going to be more upright with our shaft at address. We're also going to be having more of an upright swing rather than the flatter one, which is going to discourage a lot of rotation. So now obviously we're not going to be fighting the left shot, it's going to be the right shot that's going to be the problem. So same as before, just a few tweaks with the setup that's just going to kind of try and counteract that natural issue that we might have. So instead of aiming right now, obviously we're going to aim left to allow for that face and the less rotation in the face. I'm then going to have the ball a little bit further forward this time to get that face chance to square up, and also gives our body a bit more of a chance to clear on this sort of lie like this, because that's probably the toughest part about this shot, is it's really hard to clear our body out the way when we're trying to find the ball down at impact. So out of the two, I'd say this is the tougher one to actually, get a good result out of, but still very possible. So I'm going to aim further left here. Ball a little bit forward. Obviously we're not gripping down here, we're gripping as close to the end as we can while still feeling comfortable. And then the big one to remember for this, ball's a little bit forward, the big one to remember is that we're not going to try and then reach to find the ball with our arms. We're not going to try and squat into it. because that posture is not easy to stay in and get good contact throughout the swing. So if I'm setting up sort of normally, my club's gonna obviously be up here. To find that ball then, there's no reaching or bending. All we're gonna do is bend more from the hips. So it's our spine angle that alters that's getting us to then find the ball. Then that's the hard part, is to then stay in that posture all the way down while trying to keep our balance. So setting up left, ball a little bit forward, nice grip at the end of the club. I've just got a bit more bend from the hips, my spine angle there. Same thing, 80% swing, I've clubbed up one more again, and then I'm going to try and really stay in that posture while I'm clearing through impact. Okay, that worked pretty well. So that's really all we need to know for those 2 lies. There's a couple of extra things to note. Obviously, it's always going to come down to the severity of the slope either way as to how much that's going to affect what's happening. The club face tilt that I spoke about, the plane, the more loft you have on your club, the more that is going to affect the outcome. So if you've got a wedge and you're on a severe slope, then you're going to have to really keep that in mind as to how much to allow there. Straighter face club, it's not going to have as much of an impact, but those are some things you can go and sort of trial and error, you know, check it out for yourself. You can use the tee like I did the demonstration before, you know, do one with a forehand and one with a wedge, and you will see the difference in how much it affects where the face is pointing. And that's really it. Remember those few things. Don't fight the slope, just allow for what it's going to do to your club, your swing, and then the ball. And hopefully next time you get out on the course and you come across ball above your feet or ball below your feet, you'll know how to manage it.